Most people train abs completely wrong. They chase burn instead of strength. They chase sweat instead of stability. And today, you're going to learn the ultimate abs and core workout designed for real strength. Not just a temporary burn, not just a pump. Real control, real stability, real athletic tension. Because the strongest cores don't just look different, they move different. And once you understand that, your entire approach to training changes. You stop trying to survive workouts. You start trying to master movement. The foundation. Dead bug. Hold. The first exercise is the dead bug hold. And honestly, this might be the most underrated core exercise in fitness, because this movement teaches the one thing most people completely lack: core control while the limbs move. Lie flat on your back. Bring your knees above your hips and your hands above your shoulders. Now press your lower back firmly into the floor. That part matters. Do not let your lower back arch. The entire exercise depends on maintaining that pressure. Now, slowly extend one leg and the opposite arm away from the body. Move slowly. The slower you move, the harder this becomes. Then return and switch sides. What this should feel like is deep abdominal tension wrapping around your midsection like a weight belt. What it should not feel like is your hip flexors taking over. If your lower back starts lifting off the floor, you've lost the position. Reset. Because the goal is not range of motion. The goal is control. This exercise trains anti-extension strength, which means your core learns to resist excessive spinal arching. The exercise that exposes weakness. Hollow body hold. Now we move into one of the hardest body weight core exercises ever created. The hollow body hold. Gymnasts use this movement constantly because it teaches full body tension, and when beginners first try it correctly, they realize immediately how weak their core actually is. Lie flat on your back. Press your lower back into the floor again. Then lift your shoulders slightly off the ground while extending your legs out. Your body should form a shallow, curved position. Now hold. That's it. But here's where people fail. They raise their legs too low too quickly and their lower back pops off the floor. The second that happens, the tension shifts away from the abs. So, instead of trying to impress yourself with difficulty, choose a position you can fully control. Maybe your knees stay bent at first. That's okay. The goal is maintaining tension through the entire torso. What this should feel like is deep shaking through the abs, especially the lower abs. Not neck strain, not lower back pain, and not random kicking motions trying to survive the hold. Breathe slowly while maintaining tension. That breathing component is critical because real core strength means maintaining stability while breathing under pressure. Hold for 20 to 40 seconds. Rest. Repeat for 3 rounds. The core stability. King. Plank variations. Now let's talk about planks, because planks are either incredibly effective or almost completely useless depending on how you perform them. Most people just survive planks. They sag through the lower back. Their shoulders collapse. Their glutes stay relaxed. They stare at the clock waiting for pain to end. That's not tension. That's endurance suffering. A real plank is aggressive. Get into position. Elbows under shoulders. Now squeeze your glutes hard. Tighten your quads. Pull your ribs downward. Brace your abs like someone is about to punch you. Then slightly pull your elbows toward your toes without actually moving them. Suddenly the plank becomes completely different. Your entire body lights up. That's real tension. Now we progress the movement. Start with the standard plank. Then move into side planks. The side plank is one of the best exercises for building oblique strength and lateral core stability. And that matters because the core does not only resist forward collapse, it also resists side bending and rotation. When performing the side plank, keep your hips stacked and fully extended. Don't let the hips drift backward. Your body should form one straight line. What this should feel like is deep tension along the side of your torso and glutes, not shoulder pain, not collapsing. Hold each variation for 30 to 45 seconds. Rotational power. Russian twists done right now. We train rotational control because your core's job is not only creating movement, it's resisting unwanted movement, and that's where Russian twists become powerful when done correctly. Sit with your heels lightly touching the floor if needed. Lean back slightly while keeping your chest up. Now rotate through the torso slowly. Do not just swing your arms side to side. Your rib cage should actually rotate. Move with control. Pause briefly each side. And keep breathing. Most people turn this exercise into cardio. That's not the goal. The goal is controlled rotational tension. What this should feel like is deep engagement through the obliques and transverse abdominals. What it should not feel like is your lower back twisting aggressively. If you lose posture, reset. Quality matters more than speed. Do 3 rounds of 20 total controlled reps. And now your entire core has been challenged from multiple angles. Front stabilization, lower abdominal compression, anti-extension, anti-rotation, lateral stability. Here's the truth most people never hear. A strong core changes everything. It changes the way you lift, the way you move, the way you run, the way you stand, even the way you breathe. And the reason this workout works so well is because it trains the core the way it was designed to function. Not as decoration, but as the center of human movement. So stop chasing random AB burns. Stop chasing exhaustion without control. And start training your core like it actually matters. Because when your core becomes stronger, your entire body becomes stronger. Your posture sharpens. Your movements become more athletic. Your lifts become more stable. And over time, even your physique begins to change because your body now moves from a stronger foundation. That's the real goal. Not surviving workouts. Owning movement. So try this routine consistently for the next few weeks. Slow the reps down. Focus on tension. Focus on control. And you're going to feel a difference long before you even see one. Because real core strength is built from the inside outward. And once that foundation changes, everything built on top of it changes too. Your training improves, your confidence improves, your movement quality improves, and eventually, even simple exercises begin feeling different because your body finally has the stability it was missing. That's what separates temporary motivation from real physical transformation. Strong abs are not built from random effort. They're built from repeated control, repeated tension, repeated discipline. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Elevate Human for more science-backed workouts, strength breakdowns, and training strategies designed to help you move better, look better, and perform at a higher level. And remember this, the strongest abs are not always the most visible, but they are always the most controlled.